Today I'm going to start Victoria Lake, and I'm going to try and build more things than normal. I'm going to do speed ups through those. I'll stop talking and just speed them up just to encourage myself to do more of them. It's hard to talk while doing builds. I like talking about what I'm building and how I'm building it, but I have to fill a lot of time because it takes me a long time. And that's why for this scenario, I started out with something that I already built. I built a Taco Bell, and I'm gonna haphazardly place it right here, whether it looks good or not. Look at that beautiful Taco Bell. Look at that really inaccessible. Oh boy, how am I gonna get this stuff over there? Well, let's try out underground pathing. Let's see how that works. I haven't really done much of that. I'll start it right here. I do like that it's automatic and immediately goes under the terrain. That's actually like a billion times easier than I expected it to be. It's not like Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2 where you have to build like a slope. You have to build a slope in the terrain for the path to actually go into first. There has to be a cliff face. Well, that wasn't so bad. Look at that. That was super easy. I will still have to hide that. I want to build a main area here, but I'm not going to right away. I'm going to start with the rest of the park. But I do have, inside the Taco Bell, there's a burgers and an info kiosk and a soft drink and a toilets. So I need, first off, I need a hauler. Can't forget the haulers. I always forget the haulers. Plop. You know what? I'm going to start off with 2 because they have a long way to go. I don't know why that guy's not working right away. Don't know what he's doing. What are you doing? Okay. I was reading, someone was saying, guys, there's no stock in there yet. Someone was saying that, oh, those are the place. Never mind. You're fine. You're fine. Someone was saying that guests who are in long queues want food right away when they're done. And for some reason, people get thirsty on the Ferris wheel or something like that. So if I put any long queues, I'm going to try and put them next to food areas. And I think, before I do that, I'm going to make just a tiny little, like, plaza here. It makes no sense to build a Taco Bell here, but I'm building a Taco Bell here. It's the one licensed shop in the park. They paid big money for this location that barely overlooks the lake, so it's got to be there. It's mandated. I like this scenario already because it looks like Leafy Lake. I like the simple paths surrounding the lake with all the terrain changes. That's one thing that it looks like so far Parkitect's going to be really good with, is creating scenarios where things advance. Like the first 2 scenarios were totally flat, and this one has some depth to it, some height a little bit, and then there's water. The first 2 didn't have water, so there's things to work around. And it's also a really weird shape. The first 2 were like squared off, and this one's all lumpy on the edges here. So it's slightly more challenging than normal. And right here in this first area, I want to put something big. Do I want to do a coaster? Can I do a coaster right at the entrance? Is that weird? Oh, there's a train! Oh my god, it starts with the railway? Holy shit, I love the railway. Oh, I better start with paddle boats. Where do I want to put the paddle boats? Probably just right at the front here, huh? Paddle boats are always weird in these games. They just, I don't know. You know what? I want to put a dock here, so I'm not going to put that right here. I'm going to put it over here. This just seems like the most boring ride ever. I don't think I've ever been on them in real life. Oh, you click and drag the station. That's weird. That's not what I expected. I don't think I've ever been on this in real life. It just doesn't seem entertaining. That's a little weird that you built the station by dragging backwards from where you started. Okay, so I don't know how popular this ride is. I know in Roller Coaster Tycoon you could get away with single tile queue because nobody cares about this ride. But I'll give it a little Q, just in case. I got some bulrushes there. I have a mod that makes it so that you can build right through whatever you want, so stuff like that's bound to happen. That's why trees got stuck in the way in some of the other things that I built. I can build right over trees and it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm so excited for the recolorable paths. I haven't used the recolorable wood path yet. I want to make it a much darker, kind of richer looking wood. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, it doesn't recolor the fences. That blows. It doesn't recolor the fences, really? Oh well. It looks nice. And I'm going to start building a dock right over here. Nice big dock. Oh, boy, that's bumming me out that it doesn't do the fences. You know what? I'll build the stairs. It'll look nice with stairs. One thing I should probably check on is... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, how far out do the paths go? Because sometimes you'd have to block off the paths to make sure people don't wander too far, or else they're going to be, like, lost in 2 seconds. And I don't want them to be lost in 2 seconds. This actually looks like it's a lighter color on the raised paths than on the ground path, which is a little odd. Let's see. Okay, what am I going to put up here? Ferris wheel over the water sounds nice. So does the carousel. Oh, carousel. Oh, I should have made it 4 tiles wide then, huh? Oh, I wish you could do rides on half tiles. That would be so nice to put rides on half tiles. I'll just make it wider. I'll make it bigger. I'll make it an awkward 4 tiles wide, even though it doesn't line up at the start of the park. That'll give me more room in the middle if I decide to put something in the middle, or some... Oh, it's higher than I thought it was. Some shops. Okay, it's higher than I thought it was. I don't want it to be that high. Why did it default to that high? I need to start making some money, so... There we go. Okay. And my favorite thing about Parkitect, of course, is sideways queues. Better start with some wood. Queues starting from the side of the entrance. Awesome. Gives you a little bit more options, more flexibility. And then I can go with the path tool here. Hopefully these match. I'm sure that with recolorable paths, some things won't match exactly, just because the paths aren't, you know, they don't have the same like base texture. They weren't designed with recolorability in mind. Oh, it works. I mean, it looks a little goofy. Looks like there might be some texture issues going on there. I'm not sure what's up with that, but it looks good because it matches. And it's raining like crazy, so people better get in line for the carousel because it's the only thing with rain cover besides the Taco Bell. If you're not hungry, you don't want to go to the Taco Bell. Aw, look how cute it looks with the lights on. This took me like an hour to build. It doesn't look like it would, but I mean, it's got pieces that are like, these are on main tiles, and these are like on half tiles, and then this is like 0.7 of a tile. So all these walls are not actually on the edge of a tile, and they had to be placed very carefully. And it took me forever, but it looks nice. It came out exactly how I wanted it to. It might be a little tiny bit too tall, but I don't know. I like that it's tall. So people are already getting in line for the carousel. What do we got unlocked? Carousel, Ferris wheel, spiral slide, gravitron, swing ship, top scan, wipeout, miniature railway, junior coaster, wooden coaster, and paddle boats. How are the paddle boats doing? Oh, they're closed in the rain. This guy's stuck out on... Oh, these people are stuck out on the lake in the rain. They're all heading back in. Go, hurry. I should put some cover somewhere. That's what I can do in this little plaza. Oh, I didn't even look at what decor is unlocked. One thing that we need is a theme. We need a theme submenu for this, because this is kind of obnoxious to go through without being able to select specifically what theme you're looking for. Like, here's brick, here's castle, here's wood. Those should all be separated. Those should definitely be separated. I feel like that was suggested a lot during alpha, but it didn't get implemented, which is odd because almost everything that got suggested in alpha I feel got implemented. One trick, super awesome trick that I learned the other day. If you put curbs here, people can't walk over the curbs, so you don't want to completely block things off, but it lets you, it separates the paths, so you can go in and you can go to the benches and you can say this is the Taco Bell bench for eating, and you can make little picnic areas. Isn't that freaking adorable? Now they can go in there and they can actually sit under the things and eat their food. Cute. Now go here. Copy the Taco Ball logo. Oh god. That's not right. I want this second one. Boy, do I wish you could eyedrop to specific things. Like I clearly had that one selected because it's all zeros. But you can't eyedrop to specific things. You have to go in and paste like that. That could be improved. Oh, there we go. Ah, yeah, look at that. I like that. Taco Ball. A bus dropped off 6 carousel fans. Wow. Carousel fans. Let's see. Whoa, that's big. What are my hotkeys? Yeah. Down and plus make things get bigger and smaller. Make some nice fake little tables. That's adorable. I'm glad I learned that trick. There is a picnic table set on the workshop that's really good. But you can't use mods in scenarios. I mean, you can use mods, but you can't use custom like building pieces and whatnot. So there's no way to use them in scenarios. So you have to do this, and it actually looks really nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I should put more trash bins. Just kind of put one on the way out. There we go. People actually seem to ride the paddle boats. I mean, they're not like in line for it, but they're riding it. I want to go on paddle boats, said 3 people ever. Nothing but gentle rides so far, huh? A Ferris wheel on this would be pretty cool. Or at least sticking out. Maybe I'll just do like a tiny dock here, and this will be the extent of it. A Ferris wheel and a carousel. And then maybe a roller coaster. And I'll make the carousel queue go all the way out, so that you have to, or so that you get to, not have to, so that you get to see the lake as you're in line for it. Oops, that wasn't a queue. Oops, that wasn't a queue. Now it's a queue. Shit. Heck. There we go. Yeah, they're definitely different colors. The raised tiles versus the not raised tiles. That seems like a bug, or at least something that should be checked out. Oops, I forgot to open it. There we go. I really need to change my screenshot key. There we go. And then, of course, it wouldn't be a good... Where the hell are they? Fences. It wouldn't be a good... What the hell is this thing called? Pier. It wouldn't be a good pier without fairy lights on it. Boy, that was a little rough, wasn't it? Could not for the life of me remember what the hell this thing is called. Yeah, automatically angling fences. That's nice. That's some good shit right there. Good shit. Good shit, copy pasta. Off to a small start, but that's okay. It's okay to go on a slow start, because next time I'm going to be building something. Yeah, that was supposed to be the end of the episode, and I didn't have anything planned to say, so it didn't work.